So let's just go ahead and begin by rolling out over our ankles, and we'll come into table position with our knees underneath our hips and our hands underneath our shoulders. And we'll start with a little cat-cow. Inhale, looking up. Drop your belly and reach your sits bones wide in the back. And at the top of the breath, exhale, press the heart up. Tuck the tailbone and the chin. And let's just keep flowing between these two poses. And then come back to a neutral position and bring your left arm out parallel to the mat, right leg up parallel to the mat. Your gaze is down and shoulders and hips stay even here as you breathe. Draw the navel in. And now you can reach your left arm back and grab your right foot or ankle and then open up, turning your torso to the left. This is an option. Otherwise, you're still in this first position. So you have options here. Deep breaths into the belly. Good. Release with control, the left hand down and the right knee down. And now let's take the left leg up and the right arm up. Draw the navel in. You can stay right here, or now reach for the left foot with the right hand and open your body up to the right. Good. And now release the left knee and the right hand down. And keeping your hips directly over your knees, just walk your arms forward and drop your chest down to the mat. Your forehead will come toward the mat, or if you're very flexible, you can bring your chin to the mat. And this is puppy pose, just breathe. Good, raise your head and chest up. And now come down onto your forearms. So your forearms are parallel to one another, and your middle finger is the guideline here, pointing directly forward. From here, we're going to step it into plank. You want your shoulders directly over your elbows, and then position your body so it's in a straight line, and just hold it here for a couple of breaths. And now lift your hips and begin to walk your feet towards you so that your shoulders come over your elbows. Your seat is elevated. You're in a downward dog position on your toes, but you're on your forearms here. And your weight is over your forearms so that you're getting a nice workout or strengthening in the shoulder area. And then go ahead and drop onto your knees. Bring your legs and feet together and sit back into child's pose. Forehead on the mat and your hands down alongside your body. Good. And then reach your arms long and plant your hands and draw your nose along the mat and come all the way down onto the mat on your belly. And then bring your left arm out to the side, palm facing down. Left side of the face comes onto the mat. Bend through the right knee and roll your body open, stepping the right foot back. And here you can bring the right arm back or keep the right hand down on the mat, focusing on opening the front of the left shoulder. So you want to make sure that that left arm is parallel. And then just breathe and relax your head. And then roll back onto your belly. And let's take it to the other side. Plant the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Right side of the face comes onto the mat. Right arm out to the side, palm facing down. Bend through the left knee and roll it open. Relaxing the head. And then you can reach this left arm back and breathe. Be aware of the opening taking place in your shoulder area. And now coming back onto your belly. Arms down alongside you. And bring your chin to the mat. And now we're going to go ahead and lift everything up. Shoulders, arms, legs. And if you want to interlace your hands, you can. Just keep everything lifted here. And then release back down. Make a pillow with your hands. Turn your head to one side and rock it out. And now coming into Sphinx Pose. Your forearms, once again, are parallel to each other. And the middle finger points the direction forward. You can spread your fingers wide here, and then you'll press into the hands and the forearms as you draw your heart forward and lift your head so that your upper spine, neck elongates, and you're drawing your heart forward. You'll also feel your pelvis area, your pubic bone, pressing down into the mat as you draw the heart forward. Stay lifted and breathing. Legs are active and pointing the toes. Good. Release down, make a pillow with your hands, turn your head to the other side and rock your hips back and forth. And now we're coming into bow pose. So bending through both knees and reaching your hands back, grabbing onto both ankles. Keeping your legs together here. Go ahead and lift everything up. Breathe. Two more breaths. And then release down. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Press all the way back into wide-legged child pose. And then coming back into table. Tuck the toes and let's take it up and back into downward dog. Pedaling through the feet. Reaching one heel down and then the other. And now sinking both heels down while you press away from the hands. So you should have equal pressure from the legs and the arms. So that your triangle that you've created here, your pyramid, is balanced. Equal pressure into the feet and hands. Good. Let's roll it out into plank. And then plank pose, we'll take side plank on the right hand side. So the modified version is you drop the right knee down and you extend the left leg, torso opens to the left with the arms stacking. If you want to go into the full pose, then both legs are straight and your feet are nice and strong. Your feet are flexed here, so they create like a little stand for you. Just breathing. If you want to go even further, you can raise the left leg up. Good thing I have a wall here. And then let's go ahead and come back into plank. Drop the knees down. A couple rounds of cat-cow. And then coming back up into plank pose. And we'll do side plank on the left-hand side. Modified version, left knee drops, right arm comes straight up. If you want to go further, you've got both legs extended and breathe. And if you want to go even further, raise the right leg up. Good. Now come back into plank pose. And then drop the knees into table. And let's do a couple more rounds of cat-cow. Good. Coming back to a neutral position. Tuck the toes, take it up and back into downward dog. And now we're going to walk the feet toward our hands so that we can come into standing forward fold. Feet are hip width apart. Bend your knees so your belly is on the thighs and release the torso. Shake out your spine and head and hold on to opposite arms. Then breathe into the belly. And then release the arms and let's slowly roll all the way up to stand. And let's come to the top of the mat. We'll do a couple sun salutations. So some days we have a stronger practice where we really engage a little bit more deeply into some more challenging poses. And other days it's a little bit softer. Today is one of those challenging days where we challenge ourselves. So as always, take care of yourself. And if you need to drop into child's pose at any time, you can do that. Palms at the heart. Standing at the top of the mat in Tadasana, mountain pose. Press into the feet slightly. And now inhale, reach up, slight back bend. And then arms spread wide, bend the knees as you come all the way down into forward fold. Inhale, step the right foot back into low lunge. Your back leg is extended. And now hands underneath the shoulders, step back into plank, holding the breath. Exhale, you'll lower by dropping your knees, sticking your hips back. Your chest comes between your hands on the mat with your chin down. Elbows are in. And then inhale, slide forward into cobra. Exhale, take it back into downward dog. With the breath here. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, step the left foot forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, come all the way up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Good. Other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the left foot back. Hold the breath, come into plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Let's do another round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot back. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot back. Holding the breath in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Good. Sun salutation completed. And when we do the sun salutation, which is salute to the sun, we are giving thanks to the sun, which is the source of life, right? So it's not only our earth sun, but it's the greater sun, which is the galactic sun, the great central sun. So that is where the source of all the energy of creation emanates from, and we want to give thanks to it. And now let's go ahead, inhale, reach up, and forward fold. And step your right foot back into low lunge. And then go ahead and drop the right foot down. We're in a wide lunge here. And we're lining up the front heel with the instep of the back foot, so that you want to get that proper alignment with your feet. And make sure that your knee is directly over the ankle. Be coming up into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. And go ahead and sweep the arms up. Extend through this right leg. Keep your shoulders dropped. Your torso is turned sideways. And now pull up through the Mula Bandha. You should be able to see the front big toe. And your gaze is out over the left hand. Squeeze up through that base chakra. Breathe. One more breath. Good. Now straighten through this front leg, and let's shorten the stance by drawing this back foot in. Triangle pose, Trikanasana. So your feet are in the same position as they were for Warrior 2, but you just have a shorter stance. So Trikanasana, triangle pose. Extend the torso out over this left leg, and your hand can come to a block here, or your foot or the mat. If you can bring your torso parallel to the mat, that is ideal, because now you're creating that triangle. If not, that is okay. You're just working with wherever you're at. And breathe into the belly. Press slightly into the feet here, giving you a strong foundation in your triangle. So when we create a triangle, what we're doing is we are organizing our energy field and body into a shape that it's a structure that has a specific energy about it. And this triangle is very stabilizing energy. And now go ahead and bend into the left knee and come back up. All right, so we're coming out of Trikanasana, and now we're gonna windmill the hands down to the mat, come back into low lunge. Low lunge, drop the back knee, and then we're gonna straighten this front leg so that our front foot is flexed, the left leg is straight, and our hips are directly over the right knee. And now extend your torso out over the center line so that we can get this deep stretch in the back of the leg. Keep drawing your heart forward. Good, and now shift your weight back to the front foot so you're back in low lunge. From here, we're going to step the back foot up and come into pyramid pose. Pyramid pose, the left foot lines up with the left hip and the right foot lines up with the right hip. And you want to press into both feet, straighten through both legs, slight bend in the knees, and lengthen out over the leg. So we just did this same type of pose, and we're doing it again, and you can feel how open you are now. And now we're going to move the hands up in to create a tripod with the two hands in the left foot as we raise the right leg up to sky for standing leg split. You're drawing your nose toward your knee here. And this right leg goes high in the air. Good, and now bend the right knee, and we're going to draw the right knee behind the left leg as we come down into a seated position with our legs crossed, okay? Come onto your seat, your right leg is crossed over your left, and let's take the left arm behind us, raise the right arm up, and then we bring the right elbow to the left knee and we twist. Deep breaths. And bring the shoulders down away from the ears. And now release. And uncurl your legs, cross at the ankles, roll forward, and come back into table. Tuck the toes, take it up and back into downward dog. Raise your right leg high and step the right foot all the way up into low lunge. Low lunge. Drop the back left foot down and line the heel up with the instep of the back foot for warrior two. And then go ahead and windmill those arms up. Torso is sideways, knees pointing directly forward, and you're reaching through this leg. Sink into the front leg And now arms come up, dropping the shoulders, pull up, squeeze up through the Muladhara, the Mula Bandha. And turn your gaze out over the right hand. Good. Release those arms down. And now let's pull the back foot in. For a shorter stance, feet are in the same position. And we'll come into our Trikanasana Triangle. Right arm comes out. Reach out over this right leg. Your hand can come to a block here or wherever else it can land. Or foot, shin. And see how my torso is now parallel to the floor, creating that triangle, right? So we've got a triangle with the legs, a triangle with the body, and breathe into it. Press slightly into the feet. So an upward facing triangle and pyramid is it connected to fire, which is transformation or light. An inverted triangle is water. Sacred geometry. I'm still learning it. So as I learn it, I'll share it with you. Good. Bend into this front knee, come all the way up, and then we're going to windmill the hands down. Come back into low lunge. Drop this knee and straighten this front leg. All right, so your right foot is flexed, and go ahead and lengthen your torso out over the center line here as you breathe into the back of the leg. Hands can be on blocks. Good. Lift your head and shift your weight forward now. And then we're going to step that back foot into pyramid pose. So this is basically the same stretch we just did from a different angle. We're opening up the back of the right leg. It'll feel slightly different in this position. And then shift your weight now onto your right foot. Hands come up and raise the left leg high. For standing leg split, drawing your nose towards your knee. All of your weight is on the right leg, so you can lift the hands up just slightly off the mat just to see that you're balanced on this right leg. And then raise that left leg high. Two more breaths. Good. Now bend the left knee. And you want to bend the right knee too. And you're going to draw the left knee behind the right leg and come all the way down onto your seat so that you are sitting down with your legs crossed. Sit up nice and tall, and you'll take your right arm behind you, raise the left arm up, and left elbow to right knee, turn and twist. to center and then uncurl the legs and bring your legs out wide, toes facing up, hands come in front, and we will begin to move forward as we lower down. Opening the groin area. And perhaps you're on blocks or forearms. Wherever you come, just breathe into the inner thighs. And then slowly make your way back up. And now let's bring the soles of the feet together. And draw your feet in towards your body. You can interlace your fingers and bring them around your toes. And now just bounce your knees. Try and sit up here. Straight spine if you can. And now draw your knees down to the earth and begin to lean forward. Deep breath. And come all the way back up. And now let's make our way down onto the mat. However that works for you. And once you're down, go ahead and hug your knees into your chest and just rock a little bit side to side. And let's take a happy baby here. So bring the soles of your feet facing up with your first two fingers and your thumb around your big toe. Legs are wide, and then just rock back and forth while you pull down on one foot and then the other. And at the same time, reach your sacrum down so that your lower area of your body around your sacrum and your tailbone is down toward the mat and not riding up too high. And if you want, you can open both legs wide. Bend the knees again, and let's plant the feet. And with your feet planted, bring your arms out, palms facing down, arms are parallel. And let's just drop both knees over to the right for a gentle twist. And now extend the left leg out. So that's an option. If you want to stay in your gentle twist, you can. If you want to deepen it, extend this left leg. And now come all the way back up to center and drop both legs over to the left. If you want to deepen it, you can extend that right leg over. And now go ahead and bring the knees back to center and open both legs out wide for final Shavasana. Both arms out wide. And this is our final resting pose. So any little movements you need to make to become comfortable before you simply let go. So this is a practice. This pose, corpse pose, Shavasana, is a practice of letting go. A practice of surrendering so that you can let spirit move through you and move you. So whatever you're holding on to, just practice now, letting it go. Find that place inside of you, that one tiny little spot perhaps, that isn't letting go. Take your awareness there. Breathe into it. And with the out breath, just let go. And just keep doing that over and over again. And then go ahead and bring the breath into your body. Stretch through the whole body, through the arms and legs, all the way from your fingers to the toes. Rotate the feet around in a circle, the hands around in a circle. And then bend through both knees, roll onto one side. And press yourself up to come into a seated cross-legged position. Palms at the heart, closing the eyes. So this practice of surrender, of letting go, allows us to release control of how we think it should go, our life. When we continually practice letting go, then we are opening ourselves up to allow spirit, our soul, to show us what it wants and to lead our lives. So surrendering over and over and over again to spirit, to our higher self, is a beautiful practice. Let's close the class with one Om, breathing in together. I bow to the magnificent and powerful light inside of you that is also inside of me. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I apologize for the technical difficulties today. Hope to see you next week. And my name is Beth Wright of Spiritworks. I'm at energyhealingteacher.com or Spiritworks Beth Wright on Facebook. And it's wonderful connecting with you. Have a beautiful day.